Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning in my reading in Proverbs 22, I read this in 17 through 19. Listen closely, pay attention to the words of the wise, and apply your mind to the knowledge. For it is pleasing for you to keep them within you, and if they are constantly on your lips, as I have instructed you today, even you, so that your confidence may be in Yahweh. When it comes down to it, whatever we're learning, whatever we're being taught, whatever experience we're having in our lives, everything should put our focus to God. Sometimes it's difficult to have that, especially if you're dealing with a lot in your life all at one moment and you just can't seem to overcome anything. And then you get up in the morning and you make your pot of coffee, and for whatever reason the coffee filter fails and you end up with all the grounds in your coffee pot. And you can't start your day right because you don't have your coffee, having a bad hair day. I don't know. Your shoelace breaks. But the world has been falling apart around you. Those are all situations where you can just completely become undone. Probably will, especially if the world's falling apart around you. But it's also a situation where you can take that and put your focus on God. See, what Satan wants to do is get you off track and get you to forget about God and focus on your problem. And I can tell you, you can stop. I mean, it doesn't make things better. I promise you that. It doesn't make things better, but you can stop things in their tracks just by yelling at God and saying, I can't take this anymore, God. Now, I know, sacrilege. You can't yell at God and say that. It's better to do that and put your focus on God than it is to put your focus on the struggle. Something as stupid as the coffee filter not working in the morning can take you to a place where you're just going to destroy somebody later. That is who I've always been. One little thing can cause me to be the man who destroys people throughout my day and weeks and months to come because of something stupid, because I focus on the problem. Today, my coffee filter failed. I ended up with all the grounds in my pot. There's a simple solution to that. It's not hard at all, and that is to get a new filter, put it in the basket, pour the coffee back into the coffee maker, let it go through an empty filter, and it back into the pot. Now, all the grounds get taken out, and I've got coffee today, right? But had I focused on the problem, along with all the other stuff that's going into my life, and there's a ton, today would have been a bad day for somebody besides me, because that's just my nature. I don't have to live in that nature today. I get to live in Christ. Setting in front of you, sharing this with you today is just one example of how God's wisdom and His knowledge in His Word, even if it's only the book of Proverbs, will change everything for you. So I'm just telling you, put your focus on Christ, put your confidence in the Lord, and everything changes. Especially when everything's wrong. Because what Satan wants is you to put your focus on the problem, which means you're putting your focus on him and forgetting God. It's better to yell at God, knowing that it's not his fault, and at least acknowledging him and putting your focus on him, than it is to focus on the issue. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.